Hello, nice to see you on such a beautiful night. At least here in California. I'm not sure where you're living if you are watching this, but regardless, here is a good night. I come to you to bring you certain stories from the day. Let's get started. Now, what I can remember is that as soon as I woke up this morning, I was actually woken up by my mom. She tapped me on the shoulder because I agreed to check with her on how she's doing with her dieting through weight monitoring. We both agreed to this, and as we were checking the weight, we were doing it with great anticipation. We found out that she only dropped 0.02 pounds from last week. We believe we can do better. Now, the thing is, my mom, as a motivation, has said that she will give me dollars based on pounds, based on how many pounds she is dropping. So the more pounds she drops, the more she will contribute to me. In return, I will keep her accountable to her dieting and exercise. But today, it was like basically just 0.20 cents, which is still progress. Nothing to sneeze at. It's definitely better than going up from last week, that's for sure. After that, I immediately took a shower and got dressed for work. I poured myself a bowl of granola and milk and coffee. This was honey granola with almonds. I ate it. It was alright. Took me a little long to eat it because I had to chew through it, making sure not to choke. Then I drove to work. As I was driving, it sounded like my car door was shaking. I was in the middle of driving, so I didn't really have time to inspect it until when I got to the parking lot of the store I work at. The thing is, turns out that shaking was because I didn't close my driver's door all the way, only just a little bit. So it was slightly ajar throughout the whole trip, which, for safety reasons, is not good. It never flung open, thank God. It was closed enough to stay closed, but open enough to shake and jitter a bit as I was driving to work. So, note to self, close the door better next time. Now, when I arrived, I was told that courtesy clerks will be in short supply today because one of them called out and one of them was suspended for not following the rules properly. And so it was just me and I believe like 4 other courtesy clerks spread throughout the day. I had an 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. shift today. I remember when I arrived, it was time for me to do lot. And so I was doing it. sporadically going back into the store to bag for the customers. One of the things that I can remember is that there was a customer who said he was going to a tech summit. And I said, "Is this going to be about AI?" And he said, "How did you know?" And then I said, "It's all over the news." And they said, "Yes, there's Ray-Bans. They're going to launch new updates for these glasses so that way you can use artificial intelligence to help you interpret the world. Perhaps there will be automatic translation technology in the very near future where you can have things translated to you as soon as it's spoken to you, thanks to an advanced AI earpiece." So all that was quite interesting. Then I had sweeps for 2 hours, the usual drill. The produce area was swept, the break room was swept, and the store floor was swept. Interspersed was going and backing in the front. Then it was an hour of regular work. I punched out, drove home, and I had a delicious Mediterranean meal. And as I was having this, I was watching a interesting video by a YouTube channel called Think Anomalous that was described as Canada's Roswell incident, which was very interesting. Now, I wasn't able to get too deep into the video because my mom wanted to chat with me about some personal family matters, so I had to put that on hold. Now, afterwards, I had some cookies and coffee as a dessert. Then I drove back home. To work, from home, from lunch. First hour was a lot. Then it was regular front end work for the second hour of part 2. And then it was sweeps for the last 2 hours. I remember when I punched out, I was about to leave, but then there was a lady with a cake and she asked if I could come along and sing one of our cashiers' happy birthday. And so I agreed to do it. Of course, I had to wait a little while because she was getting toppers on the cake. And she wanted bowls and forks so we could serve the cake to various workers, co-workers. Now, we sung happy birthday to my fellow cashier. Very cool guy, I would say. It was a really cool moment. I liked it. Then I drove home. And when I got home, I watched guys react to the Garfield movie. Why? Because I wanted something dumb to unwind from a long day at work, and that seemed like it would fit the bill. Then it was dinner time. We had salmon, rice, and one more thing, I forget. But all of it was really good. And then I did some yoga nidra, which is a special type of yoga where you do body monitoring before going to a deep relaxive state for a brief period, which makes you feel quite well rested. Then me, my mom, and our family friend went to watch a film called The Accountant 2, which was pretty good. I enjoyed The Accountant 2. It was a fun little action romp. If you're into action, humor, excitement, and drama, then this is the movie for you. After we did that, we drove back home. We snuggled the cats. Funny thing, there was a cat in the movie that looked a lot like one of my cats. It was pretty awesome to see. I liked that. We joked that one of my cats was a movie star. It was great. Well, anyways, after snuggling the cats, I went in my room and started watching the insane biology of deep sea anglerfish. Then I decided, you know what? I better record the update video and post it. And that's what I'm doing right now. Thank you for watching, and have yourselves a great day. See you in the next one. Bye, everybody.